What's up, NC? It's Mako once again with a ninja moment. This isn't gonna be a full one. This is gonna be like thinking about calling it like Ninja Moment 1.5. It's just gonna be me expounding on the last part of my first video with the whole Junon situation. Yeah. So before I get into that, I just want to say that, guys, I'm not here to pick sides. Right? I'm not here to say that admin team was right or that Junon was right. I made my opinion clear in the last video. I think permabanning him was too great of a punishment, but I'm not saying that admin team, is corrupt or that, or that Junon is an asshole who ruins IC topics. I'm just here to, this video is meant to provide context. And context is important for discussion. And I think that discussion is important. It's healthy for anybody, but especially for NC, especially for the website, for the community as a whole. It's important that we can talk about stuff like this, guys, without it becoming hostile, without it becoming passive aggressive, without everybody hitting the face. The face, NC. We all do it. Yeah, but it's important that we talk about this kind of stuff, guys. I'm just here to provide context. Say it once again. I said in the last video, I don't have a stake in this conflict either way. Now, I'm currently in a Discord server owned by Akujin, and it is a non-NC Discord server. It's not an official NC server, but there are a lot of NCers in here. Actually, now that I'm looking at the list, I think it's only NCers in this Discord server. So, but it's not an official NC server. So the rules of the site do not apply on the server. People post whatever they want if they wanted to. Yeah. But long story short, Junon is in here. He's been in here for a while now. And for looks like pretty much all of today, really, we've just been kind of having a discussion about these things. It's not hostile. It's not passive aggressive. It's just this makes me happy to see this kind of stuff. Everybody just talking civilized, like whatever. Everybody talking in a civilized manner. Nobody, calling names, slinging mud, slandering each other. This is good stuff. I like this. This is good for anything, I think. But Junon posted, he posted it was a block of text, really. And I thought it would be nice to share this block of text. And it's just kind of his viewpoint on the whole thing. I'm not giving my opinion on this. I'm just, like I said, I'm just here to provide context. So make of this what you will, but I think it's good to know, all sides of the conflict. So let's get into this. All right. Before I start reading this, there are some names dropped in this paragraph, but as far as I can tell, it's not done in a negative way. It's just Junon drawing comparisons between his character and other characters of other like-minded characters who, maybe bad guys, may do questionable stuff I see. So it's just the guy, drawing a comparison, as far as I can tell. So make of this what you will. These are Junon's words from here on out. I thought I'd made my intentions pretty clear in conversations to do with Junon many times. I didn't want to kill players. Death is such a permanent and lackluster RP mechanism. Isn't it much cooler to have gotten into a fight with someone and then somehow walk away? Wake up in a hospital somehow alive knowing that this guy is still out here? My goal with Junon was, yes, to scare people IC. But for people to act scared IC, they need to have some kind of fear OOC. Let's face it, if I was random player number 4, someone no one's ever heard of, someone no one really cared about, and I joined someone's thread after asking their permission, telling them what I was going to be doing, yada yada yada, then in that thread, they're not going to act scared. There's not going to be the standoffish behavior. People will just be like, huh, gonna call BMod on you. Admin say you can play a good villain without doing the things the way I was doing, but I disagree wholeheartedly with that. You cannot play a good villain, someone people will RP being afraid of, unless you're someone who has a certain level of aura about them, both IC and OOC. Otherwise, you're Shiori, or name any of the leadership who claim to be villains, who are in no sense of the word a villain. They might be in their own RPs, and in their own storylines, sure, they can claim to be villains, but let's face it, they are not. They are perhaps evil aligned, but that does not make them villains. If Shiori was to RP with someone from Cloud, that person from Cloud would be like, ooh goody, I'm going to RP with Shiori, this will be fun. There might be gummy bears and unicorns. Yet in a few months that I had Junon, if I were to jump into someone's thread, there was instead hairs raising on people's arms. This thought of, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Had I called BMod on anyone? No. Was I going to call BMod on anyone? Not during this stage of Junon's evolution. I was using everything that I could to build my character into being the villain NC I feel needs. Someone who has so much presence and so much aura about him that when he sends the Hokage a letter saying it's debt collecting time, the Hokage goes, is it worth the fight to deny this? Rather than, bah, some fucking hobo missing and fucking ignoring his shit. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not here to give my opinion on that or say, who's right, who's wrong. That's not for me to say. But I just think it's important to have context. So that was the purpose of this. So I'm thinking about making this into a series. I don't know, there seemed to be some sort of interest. So yeah, if you guys can think of any topics or anything, just let me know to talk about. I have a few. I want to talk about, just like events and stuff like that. I seem to keep coming back to events, but I really like events. They're really good for the site. They promote a lot of activity, and activity is gold. Activity is key. So, talk about events. I want to refrain from talking about, like my character and shit like that. Nobody cares. Like, people don't, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear somebody ramble about their character for a long time. So I'm going to stay away from that shit. I just want to kind of talk about stuff that concerns NC as a whole. Updates, site-wide events, stuff like this, So, yeah. So if you guys can think of anything, just let me know. Until then, this has been Mako, and I'm going to go drink some bleach.